I can't keep coming out every freaking time. Every time you meet a new person, there is always coming out of the closet. Hi, I'm Parna and I'm from Bangalore and I'm 21. Apart from being a digital content creator, I'm also a law student and yeah, it's a little hard balancing both, but we all multitask, don't we? I think self-expression is being confident in who you are. It's better to be hated for the person you are than to be loved for the person you're not. So about freely being myself, I think content creation has helped me a lot. I used to be a very shy and timid kid, but growing up and being able to explore the Instagram platform has helped me a lot with my confidence, and I think I'm much more of a very free person now. When I was coming out of the closet as a queer person, I watched a lot of documentaries, a lot of short films and stuff on YouTube, and the community itself is so empowering that it pushed me to take a huge step to get out of the closet and be who I am. So I think, yeah, that's what it is for me. I think people can be very judgmental about your style, your look, your outfits. I remember one of my a relative told me that the first thing, like, you need to buy new shoes, and because people judge you by your shoes, and that really rung in my head a lot of times, because I never thought it was so important like before. I think being queer, I like short hair, and I have a fusion of male and female wardrobe. I mean, I pull off a suit as well as a dress. There is a good side where people love you, and there is a bad side where people really sometimes tend to say things that traumatize you, like so it has balance of both. And one thing that I consider very important to me is that I emphasize more on the good stuff, and coming to bad stuff, if it is critiquing me and helping me grow, I definitely entertain it. But something that's really very very hurtful, Instagram has made a really good thing with report block, and I'm good to go. I think being queer in 2022 has become much easier. Pehle to it was very, difficult, I guess. When I came out of the closet, I was just, I'm like, what am I gonna do next? and like 2022, people have, grown out of that, little bubble and tried to understand much more than that. People have, educated themselves better, and I guess it's easy now, and it'll get easier in the future. It's true, like, with Gen Z and people talking about it more openly, talking about how important it is that not to interfere about anyone's personal likes, dislikes. Like, for example, some people like salt, some people like pepper, some people like salt and pepper, and that's totally okay. And this is what comes with the Gen Z idea, I guess, and that's what makes it more easier, more educated for other people. Pride is freedom, pride is being comfortable, pride is self-affirmation, and I think it's very important to a queer person to feel proud about themselves, for their, loved ones to be proud of them, no matter, who they are or what they identify as. Remove all the labels. We're just humans. So basically, my mom picked me from hostel, and then I asked her, what do you think about, gay people? What do you think about lesbians? Like, what's your thought on it? And she was like, ऐसा वैसा कुछ नहीं होता, सब दिमाग में होता है. And like, I don't blame her. I guess it's the generation, maybe. Yeah. So, and then after a while, like when I got out of the closet after a year or two, she kind of, was pretty supportive. She took some time to process it maybe, but she was very supportive, and she probably talked to other people on how to be, more, like, as a parent, how to be more supportive to a queer kid, and is there anything she could do better, and stuffs like that. And I think that's very sweet. Support from family is very important, and most queer people are deprived of it. I guess a lot of us, the most common story, like a lot of us have heard, is, most queer people being banished from their, house. Most people being, just, you're not related to us anymore because what? Like, you're queer. I don't think it's, valid to just push someone away because, they're queer. It's just hard on the person. So it's very, I think every family person should be more supportive. They should probably come out of that little bubble, try to explore a little, educate themselves a little to be, more supportive. So, लोगों को मतलब I didn't give that much space for opinions, and मुझे लगा कि इतना मतलब explanation I don't owe it to them. Like, I can't keep coming out every freaking time. Like, I just can't be going around, every time a person asks me, I don't want to be coming out so many times. I think one thing that every queer person experiences, how many times you have to come out to people. I always liked short hair, but I come from a pretty much traditional family where, they're like, girls should have long hair. My granny used to, oil my hair, plait it neatly. So yeah, I mean, I think I was not very comfortable because I think that made me feel more feminine. Then I just decided I'm grown up enough to, adapt to the look I'm comfortable with. And I just woke up, went to the salon and chop, and here I am, and I think it makes me more comfortable. I like how I look right now. Maybe, I get a lot of talks telling, maybe you look more like a guy, maybe you grow your hair a little bit more, you look nicer, but I'm not comfortable with it. So yeah. So Ruby Rose is basically like, I love the way she styles herself. In fact, like I told previously, like I used to watch a lot of documentaries, and there was this one documentary of Ruby Rose. It's called Break Free, and that's one thing that actually empowered me so much to come out of the closet. Ruby Rose, this is why exactly Ruby Rose is like my favorite style icon. Good morning Instagram, and Instagram की प्यारी जानता